Hi, all chess experts says that advantage in the development is very important. But how exactly use your advantage in the development? Because if your opponent will finish the development, the advantage will disappear. With help of two beautiful games of famous Paul Morphy, we will uncover how to play with the advantage into development. My name is Pavel Martinov and welcome you to my YouTube channel, and let's start to learn how to use this advantage. We can see that in this position, white has advantage in the development. Their king is already castled, and basically they have more pieces in the game. The knight and the rook are really frozen. So black wants to move castle ASAP to save their king. White needs to do something fast to use their advantage in the development, because if you're not using the advantage in the development, your opponent will finish the development and the advantage will disappear. That's why Morphy playing d5 in this position. So he wants to completely unlock the lines around the weak king of black to start an attack. Bishop takes d5, that is pretty forced. Queen takes d5, and here Morphy was able to play rook e1 immediately because the knight e7 is not available. I will take with my rook because my bishop is protecting. So knight, I don't know, king d8 for example, and this position is still winning for white. Morphy decided to play in the more combinational style. That's also good. Bishop goes d5. The idea that the queen is hanging right now, I want to take the queen. So basically they need to take the bishop, and after rook e1, the black king can't cross to the d line because the queen is open right now. So knight e7 is the only one. Rook b1 Morphy played. He wants to treat the queen, and basically this position is still losing for black even after queen d7, rook takes e7. The king of black will be too weak. Black decided to play queen e6. That's definitely not the best choice. Rook takes e7, king f8, and queen d5. I want to checkmate with queen f7, and basically the checkmate is unpreventable. Like queen c4 takes, if king a8, then queen d7 checkmate, and after king g8, a funny checkmate, rook f8, because it's like a double check from these two pieces, and the bishop supports the rook. So Morphy started to attack before black were able to go to the long castle. Before the black will finish the development, white need to use their advantage in the development. Let's go to the next example. Next example, I believe, is more complicated. Morphy played with the white pieces, and again, he has an advantage in the development. Again, the king of the opponent stays in the center, and the castle surely is too dangerous because the pawn structure is really destroyed. And still, white has few pieces that are not in the game, so the natural move looks like knight d2, but black also will do something like c6, d6 to unlock this bishop and prevent the attack of this bishop to the king and so on. So that can become stuff that will decrease the advantage in the development, because right now white has more pieces in the game than black. So that's why Morphy trying to start an attack right now, and he's going knight h4. A very nice understanding. He wants to relocate the knight to f5 in case the d6 to join this bishop to protect the square is not available because of this pin. So a very thin strategy. Black trying to play c6, but intermediate move knight f5 because the queen is hanging right now. Queen c5, b4, another strong move because the queen forced to go f8. If queen goes b5, I can go knight d6 with the fork and winning this position. So the queen needs to go back to f8, and here honestly bishop a4 or bishop c4 gave white more advantage because the knight is very powerful and white still can continue the attack. Morphy decided to take and play knight d6, also looks practically very good because the king needs to stay in the center, but unfortunately at the same time unlocks the pieces. I think that here bishop c4 still saved more advantage. Morphy decided to play queen d3. His idea is basically tactical. He wants to play immediately for the checkmate. Black, they were able to play knight e6 here, and that was definitely the only one move because they need to care about the king. We will see that in compared to what was in the game, white's idea is not working here. Still, white have the advantage because of the bad king of black, but not that high how it was possible. After queen d3, black decided to capture on b5, but after takes rook c8, rook d1, it's losing. With the knight on e6, black were able to play rook d8 to protect the d7 square, as in the variation we saw. But here the knight on d8. And if black, for example, will do rook c7, I will do firstly check on d6, king goes e8, queen goes d8, checkmate. So unfortunately for black, after rook d1, because of the queen d7 idea, black can't do nothing. In the game, black tried to play queen g7, but after queen d7, king f8, queen c8, white has material advantage. I want to go rook d8 next move with the checkmate. This is absolutely winning position for white. Black decided to resign. So if you have advantage in the development, you need to use it, because the advantage can disappear if your opponent will finish the development. I hope that my examples were useful for you, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let's learn chess together.